Alright, back. It's stage 4. Magnus said that he was your secret weapon. Okay, I don't care about Magnus. We're back with another episode of this M4 GT3 championship event thing. You know, to win the M4 GT3. If you guys are enjoying these videos, please leave a like and subscribe. But without further ado, let's get into it. We have to warm our tires up, but we also have to finish within the time that's ticking down there, like 4 minutes 30 seconds, which we are capable of doing, I think. So let's try. Oh, big slide out of there. I mean, admittedly it will help heat the tires up, so it's not really too bad of a problem. The only issue is Romano is right on our tail now. Again, that curb spat us out. I accelerated a bit too early, but it's not that much of a problem because now Romano's behind us and we can use his car. And Romano currently pushing us forward. We have got 25% heat in our tires. Don't really know what that means. I'm squeezing him because I'm like, absolutely no, there's no way you're getting past me. I need you to push me forward towards Santos and help me get this top speed. I brake super late there, but I'm able to get the car slowed down. The brakes on this thing are incredible. So I was able to get it slowed down and in fact pulled a gap on him. Like, that in itself should show you I am very quick through that section of the track. Yeah, gapped him, but he is in an LMP1 car, so he is catching right back up. But that's not really too much of a problem. I'm just gonna park up my car right in front of him. Very dangerous. I'd probably be ignoring blue flags, but I don't have any indication of blue flags in front of me, so I'm not gonna do that. He tries going around the outside, but you're never gonna pass around the outside on turn 1. Through these couple corners, we go into the international horseshoe. We're 50% there. Tires are almost ready. And yeah, at this point I was kind of nervous because my current lap time is a 2 minute 30 and I've got under 2 minutes to complete the next lap time in. Admittedly my tires weren't at 100% then, but still, like, that's kind of big. I'm at like almost 2 minutes 50 seconds and I have to do a lap time in like 1 minute 40 or less. Yes, 140 or less I have to do it in. But yeah, I'm a push now because really have nothing to lose. The tires are pretty much there. I don't know, well, I mean, this will just show you I haven't been pushing it as high as that before. So breaking into the international horseshoe, we've got more pace. I can actually like accelerate or like on curbs even. You really shouldn't do that because there has been a couple times with the west curb especially that like spits me out. Not the west curb, the west horseshoe, this bad boy right here on the inside that spits me out. I lose the car. I already was like super tight on time and I lose the back end of the car. This is a very big problem for obvious reasons. I would have lost so much time there. And now Romano's directly behind me, but with him behind me again, he can push me forward and get me to a higher top speed that my car would actually go to. So we're just gonna stay in front of him and just not let him push our car forward because I don't like this car just struggles to hit its top speed, which is very annoying. Braking super late through the chicane, accelerating even earlier, and look at that. Romano was literally a part of my rear bumper and now I've put a huge 150. It doesn't even show me how far back he is because that's just the size of the gap I put in between us. And around the final corner we actually have loads of time left, lucky for us. That little moment where I lost the back end of the car is not going to affect us too much. We set a 131.8, I think it was there. So well within the 140 that we had to set it in, which is fantastic. That is the first goal, I think, completed in stage 4. Not too shabby. Ahmed's been leading the race. I think we are actually currently doing the 24-hour race at Daytona, which isn't too bad. Daytona's also like Laguna Seca and Daytona, I'm kind of lukewarm towards them. Like, they're okay tracks, but you know, I don't really love them. Driving this car, I did quite enjoy driving this car through some parts of the track. Like on the speedway part of the track I hated it because, like I said, the car's very slow, but everywhere else, like that middle sector where there's all those corners, I can brake super late, accelerate very early. It was amazing. So now we have Duan, who's just driving terribly, but he's in a Lamborghini. These Lamborghinis are so quick in a straight line. They're so slippery. They just fly through the air. We have to draft him or just draft in general for 7 kilometers, which We just came out of the reach. We are like out of the zone to draft, which is kind of unfortunate. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it still. And we have to overtake 6 cars, so got a bit of a huge uphill mountain to climb here. I think we'll still be able to do it. We're behind him again. I had to like brake there because like the AI tends to dawdle on the brakes. I'm overtaking him because he's just driving slowly. I can't like, I have to overtake 6 cars anyway, so if he's gonna drive that slowly, I have no problem getting by. We're behind a McLaren, and we drafted for like literally less than a second, and he pulled out of that thing. So this is what I'm talking about. The acceleration of this car in the top end isn't as great as I would hope it would be. Like these other cars are making it look like a tortoise. Really, it looks like a completely different formula car, different class car. It's like the cars around me are LMP1 and I'm in freaking GTM or something. It's just not that fair. But I've kept relatively close to the back of the 720 GT3, and we've got this draft thing going all the way up about 5 kilometers, 5.5. I have to do 1.5 now, which isn't, that's literally nothing. So we're gonna dive bomb him. We're gonna get past this Acura. Gave him a little tap to tell him hurry up, you're driving too slow through here. We got Turner as well as driving super slow, so I tried getting by, but he just made his car super wide. He activated the Giga Porsche, and we've done the drafting challenge. We're gonna overtake Turner now. We've got my teammate, I assume, that's Bruxner, driving the same car as us. It's not Zoe or Magnus, but there we are. Paused him. We need to pass one more car for us to be successful in this, so we're going to push through here, get super close to that tire wall on the inside left, and the car we have to pass is Sao into the chicane. Yeah, like I said, these cars are very slow here. Oborn we might be able to get as well, and we do. Braid I tried to pass, but he just had a little bit too much for me, so that was that. Third overall is not too bad at all. But yeah, that's our second goal in stage 4 completed. We have to try and overtake 3 more positions, but the engine is a bit hot. This car is very fussy. It complains so much. Either I have to save fuel, or I have to like watch the engine temperature. It's super annoying, but like I said before, the Formula E video really taught me how to lift and coast and save a lot of energy, or help cool the car down and save fuel. So very thankful for the Formula E stuff, because it really taught me that. The first time I drove the Formula E cars, I thought I had an unlimited amount of battery, because I never used to drive with this heads-up display on, and so I never really realized how much battery I had. The cars have a little battery indicator in the middle of the steering wheel, so I thought it was fine, like the battery wasn't moving, but in actual fact it was, and I ran out of battery, and it was rather embarrassing. But I'd say that's a story for another day. But you pretty much got the whole thing. Yeah, just chasing Braid all the way down. We're past halfway, like the car is past warm, it's getting a little bit hot, and yeah, Braid's right there. I'm gonna lift and coast, start braking super late. Braid and Oborn are busy fighting, which is impeccable for me, because I need to pass the both of them, even though I passed them in the last event, which is another thing I don't like about this game. Dive bomb Oborn and Braid. I get them both into the international horseshoe, both of them. I helped Oborn get by Braid, but Braid re-overtook him, unfortunately. But yeah, it doesn't really matter about that. Look at how close I am for engine temperature. I've literally just got a couple pixels in between me passing and failing this thing. And yeah, I managed to like just about do it. That car was on the limit there. That's how you do it as a race driver. You have to push the car to its very limits, which we did right there. Getting it very hot, but not too bad at all. You betcha duck. Oh, so I'm not even driving as myself. I'm driving as Zoe actually. I don't know what I thought. I thought like they were gonna get their stints, but I'm gonna drive their stints, and I have to upgrade the car. Of course I do. Yay! 24 gold, 201,000 there. Open up tires, 22 gold, 190,000. 18 gold, 159,000. 18 gold again. Coming up, bunch of £1,000s there. Super expensive, and we've got to like save fuel now. We've got under like 11.5 liters of fuel to save, so we have to save like I think 3.8 liters or something like that per lap. That's like the maximum that we can use, which is very tight. So I'm gonna lift and coast a lot because lucky for me I don't have any cars really that close to me. Ahmed's like kinda here, but he's not really a threat. Also, I get told that I have to sometimes it says I'm not allowed to get overtaken, so lucky for me Ahmed's not that fast, so through every corner literally lifting a couple meters, okay, not a couple meters, lifting a decent amount before your braking zone, braking at your braking zone again, and just take your time to accelerate because it's just, you know, you've got all the time in the world. You don't really need to rush, you need to save fuel. That's the important thing here, that's the critical thing that you need to be doing. Coming up to the chicane now, got 9 liters of fuel, which is kinda more or less there, lifting off super early. Start braking here because I felt like the car was still moving a little bit too quickly. I wasn't planning on braking the first time, but I was like, let me save and brake now instead. So here we are, driving. We're about to circle on the line. Remember, we have to use like a maximum of 3.8 liters. And if you take this amount when we cross the line, you'll find we use 3.72 liters. So we've saved like 0.1 of a liter, which is just absolutely what we do need. That's incredible. And through this lap as well, with Romano pushing us, which is amazing, we actually managed to save 3.17, so even managed to save like 1.7 liters compared to the max, which is fantastic. Coming out of NASCAR 4 for the last time, we've got literally an extra 1.15 liters of fuel just sitting in the car, and yeah, that is the goal completed. And if I'm not mistaken, that's the stage completed. So ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed that, please leave a like and subscribe and comment down below. Peace.